Korea introduce uniquely Korean items to our viewers. Hello and welcome back to Bring It On. I'm your hostess, Ayoung Shin. Let's meet the 6-star presenters of our show, all dedicated to promoting Korean culture. Hello, Jessie, Laura, and Nihat. It's always a pleasure to have you guys in the studio. Welcome back, John, One Kind, and Amy. Hello. How have you guys been the past week?
Excellent.
Yes. Yeah, today is a really important week because today we will be deciding who gets the last ticket to the second semifinal. So please give us your support and please remember to vote. Okay, so we're done with the 6 preliminaries leading up to the semifinal and 2 semifinals to determine the 2 presenters who will duke it out for the prize money in the grand finale. Amy is the first candidate, so who will be her rival? Who will be crowned the ultimate champion? Here are the rules.
Each episode, 3 presenters will introduce a uniquely Korean item to the viewers and the judges. Vote for your favorite on the Arirang website, Google+, and the Bring It On app. Your vote and the panel's votes will decide the winner. Survival presentation show, Bring It On. Here are the rules. Winner of episode 4, 5, 6. These 3 will compete in the semi-final in episode 7. Winner of episode 8, 9, 10. The 3 will duke it out in the second semi-final in episode 11. And the winners from the semi-finals will go head-to-head in episode 12 for the grand finale.
Remember, viewers, your vote takes up 40% of the total score. 40%, that is huge. So go to the Arirang TV website, Google+, our application, and vote for your favorite presentation. That's all it takes, your vote. Be a part of the show, let your voice be heard. But remember that by the time that this show airs on television, voting for next week will be open. So with that said, it's time to unveil today's topic. Here it is, guys. Today's topic is healing. So healing has been a trend in Korea for some time now. Basically what it means is to find mental and physical wellness. So simply said, it's just, relaxing and unwinding and just, letting off steam. So what kind of Korean healing activities would blow foreigners' minds away? Let's find out with a little quiz.
Oh, wow.
Quiz.
This is getting a regular thing.
What do foreigners like about the Korean healing experience? Let's find out with a little quiz. I'll give you guys the first question. In terms of healing food, foreigners ranked bulgogi at the top, followed by bibimbap, tteokbokki, samgyeopsal, and blank. Yes, Nihat.
막걸리.
Makgeolli. No, it is not a drink. Amy?
Chicken.
Chicken.
No?
Chicken? What kind of chicken?
I got it.
Chicken and beer. Let's hear from other people. Laura?
삼계탕.
Samgyetang. Okay, so 2 types of chicken. One is fried with beer. Laura said samgyetang.
Laura, this is rigged.
Is a
Seriously?
popular
You guys the
dish in
answers
Korea, boiled chicken soup.
It's the most-
Samgyetang is the right.
Also, Ayoung gave it away when Amy said chicken.
No,
and
but
she said,
it's
what
the
kind of
healthiest-
chicken? So that's why you got it right. Let's move on.
It's
I
kind of
disagree.
like healing food, like soul food
Right.
in
It's
the
a stress
States.
reliever.
Yeah, right.
And I'm eating samgyetang right now.
What are some popular soul foods in your culture?
Mashed potatoes, pork chops, and gravy.
Steak, lobster, beer.
Beer. Here, right,
Here?
Laura? What about in France?
Le fromage avec le verrou.
I would say croque monsieur is very good.
Croque monsieur is a popular soul food in France.
Yeah, or boucher à la reine. I don't know.
So
Really
pretty.
hearty things, yeah.
That means
What
mouth
about
of
in
rain.
Azerbaijan, Nihat?
Actually,
Mouth of the
in our
queen.
country, depending on the area, we have different. But in my region, the lavangi,
What is that?
it can be the fish or chicken inside with vegetables.
Oh, so that's pretty healthy too, right?
Yeah, that's really healthy.
I mean, my definition of soul food and healing food is something bad for you, like literally fried and just everything bad all in one. But I
Yeah.
guess different people have different healing foods and different culture have different soul food. So we've done a little quiz to find out the healing culture of Korea. Now let's move on to the presentation. Today, One Kind, Nihat, and John will be presenting what will be their items. It's time to bring it on. We have, as usual, a group of students joining the show. Let's connect live to the Korean language study group. Hello, guys. Hi, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
So how does it feel to be back?
Feels good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Feel great.
Exciting.
Right, so today is a very important day for us. Today we will be deciding who will get the last ticket to the semifinal. So this is a very important show. Are you guys looking forward to it?
Yes.
Okay, today's topic is about healing. What do you guys do when you need healing?
Massage.
Oh, a massage. You get a massage. That's a good one. What else?
Music.
Listening to music, yes. John could relate to that in One Kind as well. What are some popular Korean healing experiences that you guys would like to introduce to foreigners?
Healing.
I think Korean traditional medicine probably would be coming up at some point, hopefully.
Acupuncture. Acupuncture. Yes.
Okay, so today One Kind and John and Nihat will be presenting. Any words of encouragement for these guys?
Go for it.
Okay, thank you. Very concise, to the point. You guys should go for it. Thank you, guys. We'll connect with you again shortly after.
Bye.
Introducing uniquely Korean cultures to our viewers, it's time to really bring it on. Now it's time to bring up our special guest. You've already met her, you've waited for her. She was a hit with our viewers. Let's say hello to Pipa of hip hop duo Lip Service. Pipa of Lip Service, hello, welcome back. How have you been?
Great. I'm really happy to be back. I'm very excited.
You look great, girl. Turn around. Woo, it's getting hot in here. What have you been up to these days?
These days, summer's coming. Try to work out.
Okay, so your vote counts. So enjoy the presentation, and we look forward to your wise and fair judgment.
Okay.
Okay. Let's start with the clues. The presenters have boxes in front of them. If I call your name, please lift up your box and unveil your clue. One Kind, let's start with you.
All right. Can we get a drum roll?
I heard Amy squeal, literally. She squealed at One Kind's hit.
It's
What is it?
my little villages.
Aww.
Yeah.
They look kind of like mushrooms.
They-
What is it exactly?
From far away, it looks like mushrooms, but if you come a little bit closer, they're hanok, Korean traditional houses.
So
Yeah.
it's a bread that is shaped like Korean traditional houses.
Yes.
Okay.
And
wow.
I think you can eat it.
Can you?
Yeah.
Can you?
Can I try?
Is it a ginger house?
I'll give it to the person that votes for me later.
Okay, lights are lighting up. But okay, so one kind's hint is a bread that's shaped like Korean traditional houses. Any guesses?
Yeah, maybe traditional Korean snacks.
Traditional Korean snacks.
Yeah, it's a healing sort of thing, maybe, right?
Are we on the right
You are
track?
absolutely wrong.
Absolutely wrong.
Jesse is totally off.
Yes.
Other guesses?
All I can think about is food, so I'm hoping it's
Yeah,
something
I mean,
to do with
it
food.
deals with food. Yes,
and
it
I
deals with
can
food.
eat.
It is about food?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Food and
Well, traditional food then.
traditional food?
Oh, getting hotter.
So how was my traditional snacks completely wrong?
I guess you're a little bit right. Yeah. I didn't like the word snacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
You prefer
just doesn't like
food,
Yeah.
right? Legitimate food,
Right.
right? Okay. Food, Korean traditional food as a popular Korean healing experience could be one topic. Any other guesses?
Maybe eating traditional food in traditional.
Oh.
Are we pretty warm?
Yeah, he's pretty much there.
Okay. Eating traditional food in traditional places.
Yes.
Okay. Let's find out the other clues. John, could you please lift up your box and unveil your clue?
Sure.
Coffee.
Coffee.
More things to drink. and eat.
Coffee.
Everybody loves coffee.
No, not true.
Who does not like coffee here? You're not
Laura
my
doesn't
friend
like
anymore.
coffee.
I'm sorry.
But how would coffee be a hint to traditional Korean healing experiences?
Have a guess?
Does it have to be traditional?
It does.
Oh, really?
I mean, Korean, specifically Korean or uniquely Korean
okay.
healing experiences.
Geez.
Well, Koreans
What
love
could you think
their-
of that it makes coffee not just coffee?
Maybe a Korean ingredient
A Korean ingredient?
inside of
It's kind of an ingredient, but does it go into the coffee or does it go into something else?
There's a lot of coffee shop in Korea, so probably very like
Ooh.
unique and
I like your way of thinking, yeah.
a relaxed place, so you can have tea time with your friends.
So coffee houses in Korea could be one
Maybe.
topic. Yes, one that could be very possible. Let's find out later. Nihat, let's find out what your clue is. Please lift up your
Alright.
box and unveil your a hat.
Okay. Actually, probably Koreans, if they say this, definitely they can just guess 100%.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I think
I got it.
Just one kind.
fishing.
Fishing.
No way.
Is it what you wear when you go fishing?
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah.
You can definitely do that. Fishing
Really?
could be one option. I think it's other guesses.
A fashion show.
Or going to the club.
Oh, yeah.
What is the correct answer?
Healing.
Healing.
Healing by
In
doing.
Korea.
In Korea. Yes.
What?
That was hiking.
Oh,
Korea.
hiking. Hiking is the
hiking-
correct answer.
Hiking culture of the Korea.
Okay, hiking culture of Korea. John, what about you?
Well, it is a sort of coffee shop. That's why I said very nice guess. Do you know in Korea they have a lot of themed cafes? So every coffee shop has their own kind of unique theme, introducing sometimes Korean culture to foreigners living in Korea, and sometimes
Why?
other things as well. You know, so yeah, themed cafes. That's
Themed cafes in
Cafes.
Korea. That's a good topic.
Interesting.
One kind, what is your topic about? I
Healing.
think yours is the one that got
Part two.
Exactly.
Healing part two.
Period.
No, recently I went to the city of Jeonju.
Oh.
And if you go to Jeonju, you will see these Korean traditional houses, which are Hanok in Korean. And if you visit that city, there's lots of street food. And I'm going to, talk about the main food, the street food, the traditional houses, and the beautiful city in general.
Wow.
Jeonju.
Okay.
It's famous for bibimbap, right?
I was gonna mention that, but I was
Yeah.
gonna present that during. Oh, I'm sorry, Jesse. It's all good.
I love today's topic. These are all three things that I love. So it looks like today is also going to be a very interesting competition. But first, let's check how the scoring system works. Panel 50%, live connection 10%, application 20%, website 10%, Google Plus 10%, and the total will decide first, second, and last places. If you're watching the studio recording live via the Arirang TV website or YouTube, please send us your comments. We love hearing from you. Before we start the presentation, let's check how the viewers are responding to the items alone. So it's one kind, John and Nihad. Let's find out who's a favorite so far. Remember, viewers, you can swing things around with your participation. Your vote is all it takes, and you can change things around. So let your voice be heard. Please be part of the show. And with that said, without further ado, let's start with the presentation. Today, we will start with one kind.
Yes.
Happy to.
All right, it's your boy One Kind from the Lecture Boys. So let's check out this short clip right now. What's up, y'all? This is One Kind from the Lecture Boys, and I'm here at the beautiful city of Jeonju. And Jeonju is a place to really find some true healing for the mind, body, and soul. So are you guys ready to go on this adventure with me? Let's go. All right, that was me in the beautiful city of Jeonju, Jeonju Hanok Village. And this is a hot attraction for tourists all around the world. And it's known as a city for food trip, basically tasting delicious food and going on a nice trip to a nice place. And as you turn on your TV these days, you see a lot of food programs. And you click it and you see your favorite celebrity eating some of your favorite food. And as you're watching these delicious scenes, it's making you feel very hungry. And food is one way to really find true healing and relieve your stress. And as you can see, a lot of celebrities are doing these food programs. And probably you guys are doing it too, right? Now, they did a quick survey on people on how to reduce stress. And you're probably wondering which one came in first place. Well, you probably guessed it right, food. Came first place with 25%, and right next to it came traveling, which came 20%. Now, if you combine these two, food plus trip, you get the beautiful true healing. Now, why do you feel true healing? Because as you know, when you eat food, you have this special cells, special endorphins that release from your body to calm down your nerves. And when you're on a trip, you're away from your work, from all that stress, and it really brings true healing when you combine these two. And we have another short clip of me in Jeonju Hanok Village, and as you can see a lot of the beautiful traditional houses. And this is me eating the represented food of Jeonju bibimbap.
Yeah.
And bibimbap is a food known throughout the whole world. It's a very healthy food mixed with delicious vegetables and rice. And look at my expression. So tasty, right? And as you can see, I'm traveling through the city, and you can also witness a lot of street food, ujingo kuchi, which is squid on stick, and me eating a delicious, huge choco pie. Wow. Mandu, and I mean, the list just goes on and on. And I'm constantly eating and eating. I just can't stop eating. And for foreigners that come to Jeonju, they have a special package. They have a guide and food, and you can also have enter one of the guest houses, and they all come together for a cheap package of $36.
Wow.
And for the foreigners that are worried about not speaking Korean, don't worry, because they have workers that speak the language, English, as you can see, every day from 11, also at 2, and then you have Japanese, Chinese speakers on the weekend. And you can see the business doing very well from 2008 to 2014. Tourism in Jeonju. Stores have increased to 487, guest houses to 133, and this is also good for regional development, and it creates jobs for the citizens in that area. And that wraps up my, thing for today, and hopefully you guys have time to visit Jeonju, because you can witness a really true Korean culture, true traditional houses, true Korean food, and it really brings true feeling.
Thank you, One Kind, for that great presentation about Jeonju Traditional Village, about trips and of all the street food. And it was a great presentation. So do you guys have any questions for One Kind? Yes, Amy.
Excellent presentation. Nice job. Very
Thank you.
delicious. My question, though, is about how you apply this to the rest of the world. How do you bring this abroad to?
Well, if you think about it, bibimbap is a main food in Jeonju, and right now it's getting popular in, for example, in the States, in Europe, and I feel like it's gonna evolve to all these other countries because it's a healthy food, it's good for your body, and I'm sure once you taste bibimbap, it's gonna be good. And also, you don't normally see a lot of traditional houses outside of Korea, so I feel like it would really, be new, and it would really bring peace to the healing
peace,
you're going to get.
bringing peace to the world. But that did not win over Amy's vote. Her light is off. Can I ask you why you turned your light off?
The question is how. You answered what would you
Well,
bring to
basically,
them, but
I would
how?
make a restaurant that would sell Korean traditional food in other countries, and I'm sure through that, people would.
They have that already.
Not in all countries, though.
Wait a minute, this is a presentation on Jeonju. Why should it
But
have
it's
to be
about bringing
brought to the rest
Korea
of
to
the world?
the world at the same time.
The world should come to Jeonju to experience the...
But if I had to bring Jeonju to outside the world, that's what I would do. Start off with the Korean traditional food.
I think that's unnecessary. Just go to Jeonju.
Okay, very hot debate going on.
That was a hard question.
It was a tricky question.
That's what I got burned for my first week, so I'm bringing back the burn too.
A lot of hard
wow.
feelings, apparently.
I'm still bitter about not getting
Wow,
Amy's
a
vote
lot
last
of.
week.
Hey guys,
so-
calm down. Let's focus on One Kind's
Laura?
presentation and about Jeonju. This is about healing. Obviously, you guys need a lot of healing right now. So let's get back to One Kind's presentation and take questions.
Laura.
Laura, please.
Although I wanted to know about the price a little bit more because you said 36.
So basically, the cheapest package, like I mentioned, was $36. That includes, I guess, an okay guest house with a guide, and plus, you can eat the delicious food, like street food.
Yeah, how many of those food? Like, do you have 1 meal, 2 meals, 3 meals?
I'm thinking 3 meals a day, but the price will increase if you're looking for something very luxurious.
Of course. Okay.
Maybe a nice, huge guest house with, I guess, 5 meals a day, and having the tourist right next to you.
In the price, what I wanted to know is in the price, there is actually more than just like one bibimbap, right?
Right.
Okay,
of course,
okay, well, that's good then.
Of course.
One last question for One Kind. And Nihat, your hand was up? Yes.
Yeah. I would like to know the survey you mentioned in there, which based on actually how many people joined that survey. And
That's a great question. And the survey is, I think, just an estimate of just, the people around the area that did a survey in the city of Jeonju. And,
around how many people joined that?
I can't tell you the exact number.
And
but
that survey was in Jeonju?
yes,
Inside of Jeonju?
yes. So food was number one. I think that was in general, the people that, are in Jeonju.
Yeah, I don't think
back
there's
and
that many
forth.
foreigners in Jeonju compared to Seoul, so probably Koreans.
I mean, if they went to Jeonju, of course they want to eat food.
Because
so
I'm
they're
sure,
gonna choose food.
I'm
it's
sure,
the citizens of Jeonju, isn't it?
yeah, I'm sure for every city there's
Imagine
a
if you
different
go
way
to
to
mountain and
reduce your
basket.
stress. Wow, they're just coming at me today.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Yeah.
Today's
trying to keep the
topic is about healing.
Yeah.
I think after our show, all of us is going to need some sort of healing experience because it is getting
But let me tell you,
heated
can I
up
say
here.
one last thing? When we talk about food, what can go wrong? Who hates food?
Exactly.
That's right.
Food is probably the number one way to really reduce or relieve your stress and find true healing within yourself. So think about that.
Okay.
Or spiritual pursuits like
Food
meditation,
and taking a trip to Jeonju and being absorbed in the Korean traditional culture is One Kind's way of having the Korean traditional healing experience. So we've had a presentation on that. So let's check out the votes. Is final on the count of 3. You have 3 seconds to decide. So far, 3 lights are up. 3, 2, 1. And it stayed.
Wow. It's like that. All right.
3
I'm sorry,
points
but when I'm stressed, I
for
don't
one
eat,
kind.
you know.
Oh, okay.
But that's see,
That's understandable.
we got some problems here. Because of personal preference, people aren't voting. You know what I mean? Because I don't like food when I'm stressed, so you don't get my vote. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Like if I can't apply
It should be based on the presentation, not on your own personal preference, in my
But
opinion.
food, the survey, that actually my answer from the survey, that didn't come out. Because if you go to Jeonju, of course, you are going for food, right? Because
No,
that's
it's the
food tree.
citizens of Jeonju that made
imagine
that vote.
if you are going to Jeonju,
Okay, I'm
it's
gonna
for food,
stop you
right?
guys
Okay,
right
never
here.
mind. Let's talk
Bring it
about
on!
Woo! Oh, it's getting really heated up in here.
Yeah.
But the results are final. The votes from the panel, one kind gets 3 points from the panel of judges. So let's see how he's doing on our application. One kind. That was a great presentation. We learned a lot about Jeonju and about the whole traditional healing experience. So thank you, one kind.
Thank you.
Okay, next up is John. Let's give it up for John. Yahoo!
Hello, my name is John from Germany, and I have a question. Who likes dogs?
I do.
Anybody? Who likes coffee?
I do.
Yes, who likes tea?
Okay.
Yes. And just imagine there would be a place where you can combine all of that: music, coffee, tea, everything. Of course, I'm talking about themed cafes, right? So, what are themed cafes? Well, in very easy words, it's the combination of a cafe and an original idea. So if you want to put it like in pictures, you got a dog, you got a dog and coffee, which would be a pet cafe. Or, next step, a plane, a coffee, a travel cafe, a place where you can meet like-minded people who can explain to you more about other countries, where you can make travel plans, etc., etc. So there are like tons of combinations and tons of possibilities, like jewelry cafes, study cafes, a good thing for our students in the live feed, right? Like where you can meet other students who help you with your studies, or healing cafes, the main topic we're talking about today, or hanbok cafes where you can try on traditional clothing from Korea or from other countries as well. So basically there are no limits to your own creativity, and I went to check it out myself. So I went to a healing cafe in Daeangno for the first thing. And this theme is salt. So they use salt as a kind of healing power. So they have rooms entirely made of salt where you can just relax for 1 hour, and it costs about $10. And you can just have coffee, have some dessert, and relax and sleep. And then you can go to this place, which is the hanbok, traditional clothing kind of cafe, where you can try on these clothes, and you can take pictures, and you can make some great memories. And you can do that not just in Korea, but anywhere else as well, you know? And you can, look at that. That is healing right there, okay? So let's look at the economic effect of this whole thing. So in Korea, you have a tourism increase of annually 16%. That means that every year, more and more people are coming into Korea. And of course, what do they want to do? Heal, exactly. They want to chill in the cafe and relax. So this whole increase caused the profits of the theme cafes to increase by 200% within 4 years, from 2010 till 2014. And in correlation to that, you had a bit like a job increase by 37% between 2012 and 14. So what if you want to do this abroad? You could promote Korean unique themes, but you can also promote local themes. So there is no limits to your creativity, as I said before. Also, because of that, the concept is applicable anywhere and anytime. You could do it in Azerbaijan, you could do it in France, you could do it in Canada, you could do it anywhere. You could do it with a hip-hop theme. It's no problem at all, right? And because of this, it's very easy and very cheap to set up because the original coffee shop is already there. You got to set up that thing anyway. And to change that, to make that a little bit unique, that doesn't require a lot of money. So it's very easy to set up. You can create a marketing buzz by taking photos, take a viral video, make it viral via SNS, etc. Also, the government is going to subsidize your coffee shop with some money because you boost the tourism, or at least they do that in Korea so far. And I think that would be a great idea to do that in other countries as well. So, in summary, you got a great theme that promotes unique items, maybe Korean items, maybe other items. You boost the tourism, you boost the economy, you create jobs. There's immense growth potential because more and more tourism occurs in Korea, and you got very low setup costs. Yeah. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Diane. And right on time. It's time to take questions. Do you guys have any questions for John?
You did say something about the price of the Healing Cafe being $10.
Yes.
So that's just entrance fee.
The price includes a coffee, a dessert, and 1 hour of relaxing in a chair where you can just like chill and
very
relax.
nice. No, that's very nice.
Yes.
Wait, so after 1 hour you have to get out? Or do you have to pay more?
after
Oh.
you can like book for longer, but per hour with the coffee, with the dessert included, it's 10,000 won.
Yeah, I mean, how much more longer do you need to relax? 1 hour is enough.
Exactly. Hey, thank you.
One kind.
Now, you said it was cheap to set up a cafe, one of these cafes. And when you say cheap, like how much? Like what if someone wanted to start up a themed cafe in maybe in your country?
Yes.
How much would it be?
Excellent question, Kai. Thank you very much for that. The thing is, if you set up your own cafe, you already got a cafe. So the coffee shop is already there. So the costs that you have to calculate are the costs to make your coffee shop a themed cafe. So how to make it from a usual cafe beine, for example, to a hip-hop style coffee shop, right? So you would just need to calculate the costs of changing the interior a little bit, changing the service. Sometimes you can just change the service and it doesn't require any money.
Thank you, John. Time is up. I hope that answered one
What if you don't have a cafe, though? What if you don't have a cafe?
Well, then it's, of course, you have to set up a coffee shop, which is different in price depending on location and obviously size. So if you have like some small place that has like one table, of course, it's going to be cheaper than one place that has like 50 tables.
So you said there's like a pet cafe, like a salt cafe, the wedding cafe. Out of all those cafes, which cafe is the cheapest to start a business?
The cheapest, I would say the travel cafe. Travel cafe. Like I got a friend actually of mine, and she has a tiny cafe, and I think she invested in this place around. Don't let me lie. I think it was around $50,000, which is quite cheap for a business, right? Like, if you have like a small kind of space with like 1-2 tables, it's like some nice books, and your host who speaks a little bit about like the countries and other people who go there, it's a great place to go.
Thank you, John. One kind, I have a question for you. Are you thinking about starting a business?
I love coffee. I love coffee, and that is one thing I want to do: set up a cafe, a coffee shop.
Call me up,
I think it would be nice to set up one of these, coffee shops.
Yeah,
but you gotta have the money, though.
So far, John has 4 votes from our judges. Let's see if this stays on my count of 3. 3, 2, 1. And one kind light is up, making it 5 votes for John. Good job. So John won over 5 of our judges. Let's see how he's doing on our application. Before we proceed to the last presentation, let's connect to our students once again. Hello, guys. Are you guys still with us?
Yes!
Hi. Okay. Did you guys enjoy the two presentations?
Very much.
What did you think about One Kind's presentation about Jeonju and about traditional healing experiences in Korea?
I liked it. Well done, really.
Thank you.
Yes. What did you like about
love
One
you.
Kind's presentation? Please be more specific.
One Kind, you did well, really. I think you really caught the spirit of Jeonju. I love this city, and I really think that you did it very well, really perfectly.
And I think you should have mentioned that it's peaceful there.
Oh. Would you like to talk to our students
I just
directly?
want to say I love you guys and thank you for really liking my presentation. And Jeonju is peaceful. Thank you.
Thanks for your comments, guys. We will connect with you after Nihat's presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't want to.
So, let's hear it for Nihat, our last presenter. Woo! Nihat.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello. My name is Nihat from Azerbaijan. Let me start with some advertisement.
Why I go to mountain? Because I feel alive. You wanna enjoy being live in paradise? Follow me.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Feel the adventure. Feel the world. Nihat face.
As you can guess, I'm going to talk about hiking. But what's hiking? Basically, hiking is just walking for exercise or pleasure. But why do we need hiking? Why I think hiking is so important for us? First of all, it's overall healthy. If you want to feel healthy, then you should, having healthy body, it's happy body. So if you want to be healthy, you should do hiking. Secondly, it's also lowering the heart disease. Thirdly, it controls the diabetes, so it's good for young ladies. And thirdly, it increases energy level. Fourthly, it burns the calories, so you can have fit body like me.
Oh.
And the most important one, it lowers the cancer risk. So when you are in your 30s, if you take this picture, in your 100s, you can take this picture also. Let me talk about the Korean hiking system. As an IT country, we have the applications for going to different mountains and what to do in there, which courses they have, and how long it takes. We have all information about them. And we have the rest area where we can find rest areas. And how to hike, which is the shortcut way, which is the better way for going up. And also you can have nice view and take pictures like me and enjoy your time. As you can see, and you can also enjoy Korean traditional food and also drinks. And you can enjoy your time and you can feel stressed out. So let me talk about the mountains in Korea. Basically 70% of the Korea's landscape is mountains. And if you check the highest mountain peaks, the biggest place is the Hallasan, which is under 2,000. It's not that really big. And the Seoul's top mountain is the Bukhansan, which is under 900 meters. But top 7 gorgeous mountains in Korea selected by foreigners. The peak one is the Soraksan. Hiking for Koreans, what does it mean actually? Maybe hiking has different meaning for the different countries. And hiking for Koreans, basically, from 3 people, one of them, they are going to hiking regularly. And from 2006 to 2012, the outdoor outfits, it increased 500 times. And what's the hiking basically for Koreans? Hiking is a national pastime. So if you go to hiking, you can see the Korea's past and Korea's the future. You can see the IT system with lots of temples, as I mentioned before. And the mountains are the place where you can experience the culture, like what kind of culture is, for example, sharing the food. Actually, you can't see outside of the mountain, but if you go to the mountain, you can see that strangers, actually, they are sharing their food with each other. And main purpose of hiking, basically, it's for health. And as she mentioned, our guest mentioned that for being healthy, we need to do gym, and why not going to hiking instead of going to gym and enjoy our time and healing. Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Nihat. We're right on time. It's time for questions. Do you guys have any questions?
My question deals with food and drink, obviously. So I'm just wondering or curious if there are different types of food and drink that you have in different locations in Korea.
There are lots of different foods, especially like, as one kind mentioned, like bibimbap is one of the famous food in Korea. Like lots of places you can find bibimbap, and also there are actually special areas where you can find different kinds of food. Even some places they have foreign and Western food. They are providing Western food. But what I mentioned is just having the eggs, bringing kimbap and having makgeolli. Actually, people, they are bringing those with them. So they are not spending that much money. So this is the cheapest way of
So this is on the
healing.
mountain. You can actually eat
Yeah.
bibimbap.
Exactly.
Okay, let's count the votes. Your vote becomes final on my count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Yes, last minute changes. Pipa's light is off, but instead Laura's light is on. Pipa, can I ask you why?
Well, I think it would be better if you put more like unique side, special side of hiking in Korea, instead information of mountains in Korea.
Okay, so Pipa isn't quite sold on how unique the Korean hiking experience is, but so far Amy and Laura and Jessie is. So let's find out how Nihat is doing on our application. Bring It On is a survival presentation show. So far in the studio, John is leading with 5 points from our judges, but 40% of the total votes come from our viewers around the world. So anything can still happen. So far, John is in the lead, but we still have the online votes, the votes from our students, and the panel's bonus points to add. So there is still time to participate. So go to the Arirang TV website, our application, and Google Plus to cast your vote. Bring It On studio recording is streamed live via YouTube and the Arirang TV homepage, and viewers are sharing their thoughts and comments with us. So let's check some of them. Every week, our panel's presentation skill is improving. As an avid viewer of Bring It On, it is satisfying to watch their growth as a professional presenter. Go Bring It On. Thank you for your comment. And another user wrote, I watched every episode of Bring It On live recording via YouTube. I hope to do so for season 2 and season 3 as well. We hope so too. So thank you for watching and thank you for your comments. Now let's get back to the competition. It's time for the final pitch. Our 3 presenters will be given 1 minute each to convince the panel, and the panel will decide who to award the 1 extra point to. So let's start. It's time for the final pitch. It's their last chance to convince the panel of judges. And you guys know that so far it's neck and neck. It's a really tight race, so you guys have to use this time wisely. Nihat, are you ready?
Am I first?
Yes.
All right.
Nihat, let's start with you. You have 1 minute for your final pitch.
Okay, guys. If you want to have happy life, if you want to have healthy life, then vote for me. For healing is the best way is just hiking, because of actually bring today water. Actually, you can think this is just normal water. However, actually this is not normal water. In Korean, we are calling this yaksu, which is coming from mountain, and this is actually medical water. And it's really good for health. And if you drink this, I think you can live longer and without any cancer, without any heart disease. So enjoy your life and vote for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Nihat, for your final pitch. But does that mean that if we don't vote for you, we're not going to live a healthy life?
I hope everyone lives a healthy life. So it's scary.
Okay, thank you, Nihat, for your final pitch. Next up is one kind. You also have 1 minute to convince the panel of judges.
All right, now we talked about true healing. He talked about hiking. And you know, if you think about hiking, it's very tiring. And he talked about cafe. Some of us don't even like coffee or tea. But what is something that really brings true healing? Food. We all love food. Tell me somebody on this earth that doesn't love food. Well, if you want to witness true healing, go to the city of Jeonju. You can see traditional houses, eat lots of street food, bibimbap, and also one thing I didn't mention, you can feel true peace and also wear Korean traditional dresses, hanbok. If you go to that city, you'll see a lot of people wearing hanbok, and that's the beauty of Jeonju. So thank you. And even though I don't get your votes, you all are gonna get some of this nice red bean.
Nice.
You guys enjoy the food that One Kind has provided for us. And while they do that, let's hear John's final pitch.
So, as I was mentioning before, dogs and coffee means pet cafe. Yes, so I brought my little friend here. Latte, say hi. Hello. Yeah, do you have her? Got her? Another thing coming, because the combination wouldn't be complete without coffee, right?
Oh, thank you.
Like that thoughtful.
I got tea.
There you go. So, if you want to experience that as well, and again, vote for me.
Yeah. Cute.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you 60 seconds to make up your mind. Huddle up. Okay, guys, time is up. Have you guys made up your minds? We have to choose, so who's it gonna be?
John.
John gets the extra point from our judges. Why?
Everyone has different way for healing. And it looks like you just put many items in cafe, then...
Okay.
Also, it's a democracy when we get together. So who majority rules. So I believe it was, the more people voted for John. So the ones who didn't vote for John, that's too bad. It's a democracy.
So John gets the 1 extra point from our judges, but there is still more to add. This time, let's connect to the student study group and see what they thought of the 3 presenters. Hello, guys. Are you guys still with us?
Yes.
So we've heard about hiking in Korea, Jeonju, and theme cafes. Which was your favorite item?
Actually, we were debating between us, so it's a bit hard to agree in one.
Finally, I think it's gonna be number 1.
Number one is One Kind presentation.
Thank you.
So is that your final decision? You're going to award the 1 point to One Kind?
Our final decision, yes, One Kind.
Okay, so what about One Kind's presentation convinced you the most? What did you like about?
Well, he was right, I think. Everybody likes food, right? And especially Korean food, it's well known for its properties, like healing properties, and it's very healthy, especially kimchi and other kind of food as well. Maybe not necessarily street food, but I think that Korean food in general, I mean, it's well known. So that's why I think, it was pretty convincing. So well done, good job.
Thank you. One Kind, do you have anything to say to our students?
I just want to thank all of you guys for your vote, and hopefully, if we all have time, let's take a trip to.
And the girls are psyched. Thank you guys for joining our show. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you. Good luck, you guys. Good luck.
So One Kind gets the students' votes, and John got the 1 extra point from our judges. It's a real neck and neck competition here. So let's find out the final score. And the votes are in. Soon we will be making the big announcement. But before that, guys, you guys should be getting used to standing here and waiting for the verdict by now. It's like, what, John, it's like your 5th time?
Yeah, I stopped counting.
So are you guys nervous?
Rather than nervous, I just want to know what the results are. Yeah.
I just got used to this. I feel like home. Waiting for
good. Okay, then shall we hear the verdict? The judges, including our students and our online voters, have spoken. Let's start from the bottom. I have the results in my hand. And coming in third place is... Third place with 24.2% of the total votes. Nihat. I'm sorry, Nihat. This will be your last presentation. You will not be competing at the final round.
Actually, I made the presentation for finals, but never mind.
Aww. So you did a great job, but luck wasn't in your favor. But everybody has to agree that Nihat did a great job today, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I do want to say one point for those of the panel and presenters who are not native English speakers, how hard it is to give a presentation using a language that's not your native language. So that's a huge kind of obstacle, and so it's great to see people overcome that.
Exactly.
No, it was his best so far.
Even though you won't be presenting, you still will be on our show and rooting for the guys, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah. I'm so glad because starting from this week, there's no elimination. So, Nihat, we'll see you back in the studio next week. It's between John and One Kind. Wow, it was a pretty close race between you two. And it's time to announce who will battle it out in the semi-final. The winner today is... It's between John and One Kind. One Kind and John. Today's winner is... Okay, the winner today is...
Promote Korea and sell Korean items. Who will rise to the top?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Judging panel's buzzer percent. App percent. Arirang website percent. Google Plus percent. Live connection percent. And the winner is total.
Congratulations, John.
Congratulations. Thanks, buddy.
John, congratulations. You're the winner. And that means we will see you at the semi-final. You will be competing against
Congratulations.
Jesse and Laura. Right.
I don't know whether I should feel relieved or even more stressed because I know how good he is.
Hey, thank you for me.
And how good he is. No, I don't even need to mention it because he's like that good. And like him, I only saw him one time like presenting, and that was like very scary.
Oh, well, thank you for thinking I'm scary. I'm actually very nice. But when it comes time to present, I'm a cold-blooded killer.
So next week it's going to be between Laura, Jesse,
It's time to
and
take him down.
John. And One Kind, it was such a close race.
It was. I mean, truly, I had a very great experience just being able to present, and I had lots of fun. And I want to wish John good luck, and hopefully you can take the final prize.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Right.
Because I think, he'll have my vote.
Oh.
Because we live in the same, neighborhood. So.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, so
That's
you
unfair.
won't be able to present anymore.
But I think I'll be able to vote, right?
You
Yeah.
will definitely be able to vote. So, I mean, even if you lost by a hair, congratulations, you did such a great job today.
I mean, it was. I was real thankful to really present some of Korean culture to just people all around the world.
And I know a lot of fans rooted for you through the votes. Would you like to say something to them?
Yeah, to all my fans around the world, thank you for voting for me and supporting me. This is not the end of One Kind. The Lecture Boys album is coming soon, and hopefully I'll get another chance to present later in the future.
Until Korea's brilliant ideas and culture inspire people around the world, we will keep on bringing it on. But until then, we will see you next week. Goodbye.